Chrome reflections cut the sidewalk, voices flicker in the air. Leather shadows twist behind me, city beats through every step. Flashing nights like silver lightning snaps the moment out of time. But we move between the seconds, slipping past the storyline. Cold stitches through my collar, threads of rhythm in the seam. Every step becomes a signal, every breath a quiet gleam. There's a chrome pulse running underneath the night we chase, like a heartbeat caught between the shutter and the bass. In the static, we shape the darkness into space, moving sharper, turning every shadow into grace. Street smoke curves like distant memories, neon murmurs in the snow coast swing wide like restless metronome, sinking with the undertow. Someone's lenses track the chaos, frozen frames of who we seem. But the real us drifts in motion, living outside of their screen. If the night becomes a runway, we'll stride through the fractured glow. If the city bends around us, we'll carve out the shape we know. In the hush between the echoes, there's a rhythm we design, like a pulse made out of chrome light cutting through the borderline. There's a chrome pulse humming where the golden colors meet, like a soft flash dragging out the rhythm in the street. Through the noise waves we glide above the concrete heat, sharp and weightless, turning every shadow into beat.
Streetlights bend around the corner, silver halos in the rain. Your coat sways like a whisper, every move a perfect frame. Cold flash catches on your cheekbone, turns you into something rare. In the blur we're almost weightless, like the city lost us there. Nothing feels real, but that's the way we like the night. Faces concealed, living in the edges of the light. Cold motion, we're sliding through the dark in slow devotion. Every step away we're lost in motion, hands in pockets, hearts still open. Cold motion, Smoke rises like a warning, sharp wind tracing every line. Your silhouette cuts through the twilight, clean to the vapor borderline. Flash erupts, a white explosion hits your cheek and bends the night. In the haze your lips are frozen, holding something close to bite. Nothing moves but we keep walking, like the air is ours to break. Every breath becomes a weapon, every step another take. Cold, fatal, slow burn, we turn every shadow into something that hurts. Every glance returns, sharp like a secret only when it confirms. Lights twist, faces blur, but we stay flawless in the way we turn. Hold your breath, let it burn. This is the cold, fatal, slow burn. Black coats whipping in the half-light, boots cut, rhythms on the ground. Your sunglasses hide the danger, quiet, gorgeous, tightly wound. Camera flashing at the corner, we don't twist, we don't react. We're the rumor in the static, we're the frame they can't extract. Nothing shakes us, nothing shakes, even when the city stares. Every motion feels like cinema, every silence feels like flares. Cold, fatal, slow burn, we turn every shadow into something that hurts. Every glance returns, sharp like a secret only when it confirms. Lights twist, faces blur, but we stay flawless in the way we turn. Hold your breath, let it burn. This is the cold, fatal, slow burn. Soft breath, sharp flash, the world breaks in a single splash. Cold frame tight as you move through the night like glass. You push my dash, frozen but built to crash. Cold, fatal, slow burn, we carve every second into something that stirs. Every step we earn, burning like a signal through the city's curve. Lights twist, faces blur, but we stay perfect in the way we turn. Every beat returns, living in a cold, fatal, slow burn. Black coats cutting through the city, chrome lights bouncing off the street. Yeah, flash pops catching every angle, boots hit pavement on the beat. Yeah, leather shining in the shadows. Eyes behind designer frames, moving like a whispered secret through the chaos of the flames. Snow is falling like confetti, but the night is dressed in black. Every echo feels electric, pulling me in never back. Yo, cold flash, we glow when the darkness hits. Move fast, our silhouettes don't ever miss. Deep hard in the city, grit in a cold flash. We look like we were built for this. We shine like a rumor in the night. Coats flying in the neon light. Post everything into the fight. In a cold flash, we turn the darkness into style. Yeah, street smoke, color around the corner. Subway, rumble down below. Yeah, every breath becomes a rhythm. Every shadow starts to glow. Yeah, people turn but never name us. Yeah, we're too quick to penetrate. Yeah, just a blur of Y2K rings and the wind across our face. Yeah, we don't follow, we create it. Every step a power line. Yeah, every flash becomes a runway. Every second redesigned. If the night becomes our canvas, we'll paint motion in the air. Passion dripping with a heartbeat, rhythm tangled in our hair. We shine like Nicole Kids. Our silhouettes don't ever miss. Deep hard in the city, grit in a cold flash. We look like we were built for this. We shine like a rumor in the night. Coats flying in the neon. Silver smoke rising off the pavement. Streetlight halos crown the night. Footsteps scatter like loose diamonds down a boulevard of flashing white. Faces flicker through reflections on a taxi's hurried glass. I catch myself inside the chaos, half a second as we pass. Wind unravels every echo, turns the noise into a chord. In the blur between the buildings, I feel something unexplored. The city moves like shifting glass, cold and bright, it bends the dark. Every moment breaks and reforms, just to leave another mark. And the night keeps rearranging all the shadows we outgrew, till the rhythm of the winter pulls the truth in me to you. Neon bleeds into the crosswalk, painting stories on the snow. Leather creaks against the silence as the avenues unfold. Someone's flashed tears through the distance, freezing strangers into light. But we walk beyond the shutter, still in motion, still in sight. Maybe cities learn our secrets from the footprints that we leave. Maybe winter isn't colder, just more honest to believe. And the moments caught in passing are the ones that stay the most, like a rhythm on the sidewalk or the warmth beneath the frost. The city moves like shifting glass, bending time around our names. Every heartbeat blends with streetlights, every breath becomes a flame. And the night keeps rearranging what we thought we never knew, till the rhythm of the winter turns the coldest light to blue.
City lights dripping silver, wet pavement under my feet. Someone's flash hits my shoulder, freezing me right in the street. I hear those whispers behind me, shadows dancing in the glow. Every corner feels cinematic, like the night already knows. No, I'm not trying, but still they're staring, caught in the moment like a missed story, mid-daring. Midnight frames, we're running through the city like a game. Cold flash lighting up our names, yeah, with a spark that can't contain. Every step's a scene and every look is something evergreen, frozen in a grainy little dream. In these midnight frames, leather coat on my shoulder, your sunglasses shining dark, laughing loud, getting bolder, leaving footprints like a mark. Someone shouting our names out, but we don't turn back but they won't catch our pace. In a blur, we're sharp as gold, young and loud and uncontrolled. Midnight flames running through the city like a game. Cold flash lighting up our names. They'll remember us the same. Every step's a scene and every look is something evergreen. Living in a grainy little dream in these midnight frames. Silver breath in the cold air, city heartbeat on repeat. Shadow figures in the streetlight, moving slow but keeping heat. Leather creasing like a whisper, boots are tapping out of line. Every step a little rhythm in a place that's lost its time. Neon drifting on the sidewalk, faces blur but still collide. Everything feels out of focus, but the groove is amplified. Midnight static running through my veins tonight. Cold and cinematic, glowing under every flashing light. Deep bass pulling like a shadow to the edge of sight. Caught between the smoking city shine. Living in the midnight static. 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 Car alarms and distant laughter echo soft across the blocks. Overcoats like moving armor, silver rings and ticking clocks. Eyes behind the tinted lenses, hiding more than they reveal. But the darkness feels like freedom when the world is barely real. Maybe all the noise is music. Maybe silence holds the beat. Every memory feels electric when it mixes with the street. If the night becomes a mirror for the person I could be, then I'll follow every flicker till the static sets me free. Midnight static, curling like a secret in the cold. Dark and cinematic, every pulse a story left untold. Deep bass pulling, and I'm moving where the shadows go. Lost inside the noise that feels like home. Living in the midnight static. Living in the midnight static. Living in the midnight static. Living in the midnight static.
Streetlights cutting through the midnight. Flash pops like a heartbeat sound. Leather coats and frozen footsteps. City smoke is drifting round. Every shadow feels electric, every moment in a blur. Moving fast but in slow motion, like the night belongs to her. And the world feels slightly tilted, but the rhythm pulls me in. All the noise becomes a pulse line, I can hear it in my skin. In the night blur, we're sharper than the city wants to show. In the white burst, we glow beneath the black and silver glow. Running through the dark, but we're moving like a video, caught between the flash and the unknown. Living in the night blur. Living in the night blur. Boots hit paving like a cushion. Every step a tiny spark. Faces fade into the background, but our silhouettes stay sharp. Cold wind tearing through the alleys, eyes behind designer frames. And the chaos feels like freedom when the night forgets our names. Maybe life is just a moment, frozen by a stranger's lens. Maybe all we ever needed was the dark to make amends. When the city breathes around us and the flash ignites the air, every heartbeat feels like fashion, every look becomes a dare. In the night blur, we shine like static on the reel. In the cold burn, we glow like something sharp and real. Running through the noise, but the moment feels surreal, caught between the flash and what we feel. Living in the night blur. Living in the night blur. Living in the night blur.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Long shadow stretching down the street. Neon colors chasing at my feet. Snow keeps landing on my coat, but I don't slow down, I keep the beat. Flash goes off and lights my face up like a frame ripped out the real. Cold wind pushing through the alleys, every step is something real. And when the night gets colder, we burn brighter as we move. Passing bodies blur around us, but we stay locked inside the groove. Slick in the snow, we slide through the city like a show. Doing the cold, shining even when the night is low. Blazing my bones, pulling me where only rhythm goes. In the falling snow, we're moving slick in the snow. Slick in the snow. Slick in the snow. Slick in the snow. Eyes behind a tilted hood, take a snapshot of the scene. Cold collar catching every street light, turning simple into clean. It's not the pose, it's in the attitude, the flow we never fake. City heartbeat keeps on thumping, every stride another. Shadows shifting all around us, but we're sharper through the blur. Even if the night erases every trace of who we were. One quick flash between the snowflakes, that's the moment that we own. In that single frozen second, with the legends no one knows. Slay in the snow, I can't slow the places we'll go. Head to toe, melting every frozen undertow. Bass running low, building from the pavement's undertone. In this winter glow, we're living slick in the snow. Slamming in the snow. Slamming in the snow. Slamming in the snow.
Neon's melting on the sidewalk, shadows stretch beneath our feet. Every step is like a rhythm, every light a broken beat. Someone's camera cuts the darkness, yeah. Flash hits turning us to chrome. In the blur we look like secrets, drifting far away from home. And we don't slow down, not even when they call our names. Faces half shown, caught inside 100 frames. Slow flash city where the night keeps pulling us in. Everything's pretty when the world starts spinning again. Eyes half hidden, hearts beat steady in the cold thin air. Slow flash city, we're alive like nobody's there. Car window sketching gold light, your sunglasses hide your smile. Laughing louder than the sirens, running wild for just a mile. Every street becomes a movie, where the scene they try to steal, but the blur becomes our armor. Only shadows know it's real. And we don't slow down, moving like a quiet flame. Faces half known, lost inside a perfect frame. Slow flash city where the night keeps pulling us in. Everything's pretty when the world starts spinning again. Eyes half hidden, hearts beat steady in the cold thin air. Slow flash city, we're alive like nobody's there. City, all the blur feels better this way. Nothing too gritty, we shine in the cold night gray. Eyes half hidden, hearts beat steady like we don't care. Slow flash city, we're alive like nobody's there.